Hi, Corey.
Hi,
Welcome to Caught in a
Callie.
Lie. Are you
I'm
excited
so
to be
happy
on
to
the
be here.
podcast?
Yes, I'm so happy to be here. I'm your biggest fan.
Yay, I have fans.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
your biggest one, don't worry.
I'm very happy to have another person who loves to lie on the podcast.
You know I love to lie. That's one of the
Yeah,
things we bond over all the time is lying.
it- yeah, we love to lie here.
We do.
Um, so Corey, tell me about one of the most elaborate lies you've ever told.
Okay. Um, so I wouldn't say it was like elaborate, more as just I was trying to save my ass the whole time. Can I curse? Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
yeah, that's
curse.
fine.
I don't know why. That was a
I
stupid
just have to
question.
put an
Okay.
E on Spotify.
Okay, well, I don't really care about that. So I texted my mom to make sure I got like the intact information for this because from like starting in like fifth or sixth grade, I was like a pathological liar. Like I asked her and she told me like direct quote, I love to lie, or I had at least one lie come out of my mouth every single day for like 2 years.
Yeah.
So in sixth grade, that was when the Kylie Jenner challenge was popular. And
Uh-huh.
at school, I had one of the like milk bottle things, like the little chocolate milk bottles. And I was
Yeah.
like, I was telling my friend, I was like, I'm gonna do the Kylie Jenner lip challenge. They were like, it's not gonna work on that. It has to be a shot glass. I was like, well, my parents don't drink, so I don't have shot glasses. They were like, well, I guess it's probably fine. So I did it, and it was like it was like that big on my mouth. So it was huge. It did not give me big lips at all. It just gave me bruising around my entire mouth. It was so bad. It was like
Yeah.
black bruising. And I saw it in the mirror, and I was like, oh my God, I have to go home and I have to tell my mom this. So I get in the car and she's immediately like, what's wrong with your face? I was like, well, like I just like fell and I hurt my mouth. And she's like, no, you didn't. How did you fall? And I was like, no, like I was on the playground because for sixth grade for me it was still in elementary school, so we still had a playground and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I fell, I hit my mouth, and they were like, no. She was like, no, you didn't. I was like, yeah, I did. And she's like, okay, well, when you want to tell me the truth, I'm ready for it. And I said, okay. And she told my stepdad. She says she fell, and I knew they knew that I was lying, but I thought that I was like locked in.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have teeth, Corey.
Well, I wasn't a good liar. I was a pathological liar, but I wasn't good at it. You know? So
Yeah.
whatever.
Sometimes they don't
Uh
coincide.
yeah, like you guys were talking about on the last episode of like people believing you for weeks and months and a year. No, that never
Yeah.
happened for me. That's never happened for me before. That's no. Um, so eventually we're like in the car. We were going somewhere and it's like silent in the car. They're like not talking to me because they were pissed at me. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to tell the truth. And they're like, what happened? I was like, so there's this girl and she's been being really mean to me. And she told me that if I didn't do, she told me that if I didn't do the Kylie Jenner lip challenge, she was gonna tell everyone that I was ugly and stupid. And they were like, okay. And I start crying. I'm like, yeah, and it was just so awful. And she made me do it. And she told me I had to do it, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, well, if that's true, we'll call the school tomorrow and we'll get a meeting set up with her parents and us and you and her and the principal. And I was like, okay. We could go. We went to like dinner or something. I don't remember where we were going. And they're like, okay, I'm calling the school, calling the school. And I was like, no, it was a lie. I lied. And yeah, my mom's really mad at me. I don't think she talked to me for the rest of the day. She didn't let me put any makeup on to like fix the bruising around my face. So it was like right around like sixth grade graduation too. So in all the sixth grade graduation pictures, I have a giant bruise around my face
Oh my.
from doing that.
In the sixth grade graduation pictures?
Yep. So I don't know where they are, but I don't
Oh.
think my mom promotes them very much because they look bad. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't promote that.
Yeah. My
I
my
think the
group me's
only,
blowing
like,
up right now.
challenge. What's blowing up?
My group me, I'm about to crash out.
Not the group me. Who's in
Yeah.
trouble?
No, me. Me. All semester. Me. But
Well, fuck
anyway, you were
that.
saying
And
I'm gonna
I think
go on D&D.
the only challenge I've done, like, I did the ice bucket challenge for my brother. Like I poured the ice bucket on him, but I tried the
Mm,
cinnamon challenge, but I did it like on my own because I was
yeah,
like, no, like I can do this. People don't need to see that I'm doing this. Like
yeah.
this is so easy. It wasn't easy, just by the way.
Hmm.
Like I did it in the
Yeah,
bathroom because I had a feeling I was gonna like spit it out or whatever. It's hard to spit out. Number one,
yeah. It's
it's
like
like
everywhere.
violently like formed to your mouth because of
Hmm.
the saliva. And you're sitting there and you're like, how do I get this out?
Hmm.
And this was after I watched the Glozell Cinnamon Challenge.
Oh, love,
So it's
love her.
like, I thought that, like, well, obviously she did it from a ladle, so there's problems there. But I was like, oh, like, when she, like, coughed, it all came out of her mouth. So I figured, like, if I coughed, it would come out. No.
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 I
I
miss
was
her. I
just
hope she's doing
struggling,
okay. Yeah,
Yeah, I hope she's doing good. I hope
me
people
too.
still watch that cinnamon challenge video.
I think about that video like once a month at least, maybe more.
Yeah, me too. Especially when I make my maple cinnamon oatmeal. I think about it.
Mm, sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I had some turkey earlier, but not like actual dinner yet. I'm gonna eat after this.
Like dining hall turkey or
No, like I bought some at the store because I went to the store and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna wander the aisles and see if I need anything." And I spent like $60 on shit that I don't
oh,
need. So, I'm still recovering from that because my next paycheck's gonna be really small. So I have like $50 to spend on groceries for the next 2 weeks.
that's not good. At least you have a
Pray
meal
for me.
plan, right?
Yeah, I've been having to cook though because I have to take food on like all the days that I'm at my internship
Yeah.
because I'm there. But I'll figure it out if I have to take like friggin' I have turkey, so I
Yeah.
can make a sandwich.
You're gonna be so brave.
I will. It's true. Yeah. I never did the cinnamon challenge. I attempted the Kylie Jenner challenge. I did the ice bucket challenge. But it wasn't for anything. It was just like
It
me
was just
and yeah, it was just like I'm just gonna pour water on my brother and sister, and they're gonna pour water on me, and it was really fun. And I did the eraser challenge, and my dad got really mad at me for that one too. So
yeah, because where's your skin?
yeah, it was like I still have like kind of a scar from it. You can't see it as much. Obviously, you can't see it because the video's shit, but it's right here. Um, so yeah, my dad didn't talk to me after I did that either. They were sick of me. They should have put me up for
Shout out,
adoption.
shout out to your parents in the silent treatment for real.
It worked too. It worked. That's what my mom always says. She's like, I never really had to like discipline you that much because I would just like be visibly upset and I would like be like, I can't talk to you right now. And I'd be like, please, 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 please. So it worked out. Yeah, I was like, bleak, bleak.
And your mom's turning the lights off on you.
Yeah. Whoopi Goldberg's there. Finn Hudson's
Yeah.
there. It's just a really bad situation overall.
Overall, you just need to walk away.
Yeah. I hope that you can bring up Glee in every single episode of this podcast. That would really make my life better, I think.
Yeah, I'll try to do that for you, Corey.
Yeah. I've been thinking about it's almost my time to rewatch Glee for
It is almost your time,
the year.
and you're gonna get way
I need
past me.
yeah. I need something to watch right now. I've been watching The Office. But I don't know, it's like I'm craving something new, but I don't want something that's like too serious. But everything I want to watch is serious, so I'm like, well, whatever.
Yeah, my list of
So,
shows to watch right now are like a list of violently serious shows, and I need to get
yeah,
into like the Bear season 3 because I've watched like
I
half
haven't
of
watched
it,
it.
but it's just too much sometimes.
Yeah, it's like I have the Bear season 3 I need to watch. I still need to finish Sex Life of College Girls because I'm really flopping on that one. I watched episode one and two, and that's it. But I know. I've seen what happened at the end, obviously. Like I've seen the last scene, because it's all everyone's been talking about, and I'm like, yeah, yeah. So I'm excited to get there,
Yeah,
but I heard the
so
season other than that was kind of
basically,
shitty.
yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't know.
It does something.
Hmm.
It does something for sure.
Yeah. What else do I have going on? I need to watch the Criminal Minds reboot, but I need to like have some distance from Criminal Minds because I'm not happy. with how it ended, so I need some like space, and then I'm gonna move forward.
Yeah,
But
give yourself some space.
I know I need to finish Arcane. Didn't even finish season one. It was good. Didn't finish it. Need to finish Interview with a Vampire. Watch season one. Didn't finish it. I'm in the middle of like 16 shows right now. I need to watch Queen
Yeah, I mean
Charlotte
it
again because I've
happens.
only seen it once. Like, there's just a lot. It's just a lot. Okay, I need to quit
Yeah,
school so that I can just watch TV for full time.
yeah. Good thing you're almost done with undergrad.
Yay! Yeah, I'm so excited. We'll see if I have a break after that or not, but at least I'll have like 2 or 3 weeks after because I don't think the summer semester starts until June for most places. Also, I have my fidget toy
Yeah.
here. I thought you should know
Oh my gosh.
that I got from some training, something. I don't remember when, but if not, I'd sit here
It's
and pick my
it looks
stuff.
like 3 pixels to me, but fun.
You know, it's the little the Orby ball, but it's like half of them are burst because I sit there and play with them and burst them. So it really does look like
Oh
3 pixels,
yeah.
but yeah.
Okay. Fun times.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next question I have for you is
Yeah.
what's the craziest illness that you convinced yourself that you've had and how did you get there?
Oh, this is such a great question because
Yeah, I know
this
like
is
we're
a
both
really good one to,
hypochondriacs.
yeah, this is a really good one to ask both of us. Because
Yeah.
yours is scarlet fever, right?
Oh yeah, it sure is.
I don't think I've ever
I mean,
gone
I
that
can
far to like,
explain.
yeah,
Let
explain,
me explain how
explain.
I got there. So, I woke up one morning and like the night before, I was like I had a drink, but it wasn't like a violent amount of alcohol. And so
Mhm.
like there was like these dots on my gum. And I need to preface by saying like I have vodka and I am allergic to vodka and this is how we got
Hmm.
there.
Okay.
And so I get on the internet after cuz I was like brushing my teeth and I was like something feels weird. So I looked and I was like, "Oh my god, there's dots on my lips." So I get on
Hmm.
Google, like the smartest bitch who's ever lived. I get on WebMD and I'm like, "What does this mean?" And it told me I had scarlet fever. And so I sat with that for like a couple hours and I was like, I'm going to die. Like
I'm cooked. I can't do this.
like I'm Beth March in this situation. Like
Hmm.
this is too much.
You need to
And
go to
so
like get
I
some
like
sea air.
yeah, I drove myself to
Yeah.
Sonic and got ocean water.
Mm.
Um
It's so good.
yeah, and then I like got back on the internet and I kept looking and I texted y'all and I was like guys like I have scarlet fever. um, did not have scarlet fever, just had an allergic reaction to vodka, but you know, sometimes it's scary out there.
Yeah.
Some people shouldn't have access to the internet. And I'm one of
Yeah, I
those people.
understand. I understand. I'm trying to think, and it's like the ones that I think that I've had are like actually like scary. Like they're not as like funny. Like I thought that I had alopecia. That's not scary. Alopecia's not scary. But like just like a disclaimer for the viewers, I have female pattern baldness and I'm 21. I'm 21 now. Um, so that was
She's
something like
grown,
my
no more
hair is falling
exes.
out. No more X's on my hands. I'm a grown ass adult now. Um, because I was like, oh, like all my hair's falling out, and then I'm like looking, and it's like, oh, alopecia. It's alopecia. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be bald. I'm not gonna look good bald. Uh-oh. Okay, it said that it cut out, so I'm sorry. Going back to alopecia. I thought that I had that, but it wasn't. It is alopecia, but not like full alopecia. And then I think about once a month, I convince myself that I have breast cancer, but I think that that's a pretty normal one to be worried about.
Yeah, that's normal for me.
Yeah, but it's also that like every time I feel a little tired and every time like I get a little itch in my throat, I'm like, I'm done. Like I'm not waking up tomorrow, I'm not doing this. Like it's just I usually don't pinpoint what disease I think that I have. I thought I had Lyme disease one time. Um, and because I got a bunch of mosquito bites and then I like scratched them and they got really infected, like really infected really bad. And I was at summer camp. And so everyone was like, "Oh my God, like, did you get bit by a tick?" Da, da, da. I was like, "No, I didn't get bit by a tick. It's fine." They're like, if you get bit by a tick, you're gonna get Lyme disease." And I was like, "Okay, well, I have Lyme disease, and I don't have my phone. I can't call my parents, and my counselors were like, "You're okay. You don't need to go to the nurse, whatever." I was like, "Yes, I do. I'm telling you that I'm about to fall over and die from Lyme disease."
Like
And
this kid
this is
in the
serious.
cabin next to me just told me I have Lyme disease, and
Right,
he
like
is a
we're at freaking
medically
church.
board, like he's a board
Yeah.
certified doctor.
Yeah, literally. I think that we're literally at Baptist summer camp and we're in the sermon and they're like trying to guilt us into being saved or whatever. And this kid who I've never met before, who's like 4 feet tall and skinny as all hell, and he's an eighth grader, is telling me that I have Lyme disease. So I really can't listen to you right now. Okay? So, but I did go home. I did not have Lyme disease, but I did have to go home because I had infected bug bites and they were worried that I was gonna get Lyme disease. So got to go home though. Didn't have to stay at summer camp.
Yay, you get to go home from
Yay.
camp.
Yay. I hated
At least
that
it
shit.
wasn't
I
camp.
hated.
You
Hmm.
know what I wanted to go home from? Camp Copass.
I wanted to go home from Camp Copass too. Let's talk about that because I was talking about that with someone the other day. And that is,
No, because
oh,
why did our employers give us bed bugs? Let's talk about
well,
that.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Why do you have me in this damn building from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every single day? And then you're like, let's go across the street to this Christian summer camp and we're a public university. And also, guess what? You're
Right.
getting bed bugs. And also, the next day we're going to talk about bed bugs and we're going to tell y'all that y'all are being stupid about it. Now I have to buy a new
And
pillow
also,
and I have to do all this shit. Mm-mm.
also we have three men on staff and they have to sleep in the not cooled dorm. Even
Yeah,
though
and they
all the
have to,
girls said that it was okay for them to not die while they slept.
yeah. Honestly, it really was like the lesser of two evils. Would you rather have bed bugs or would you rather have a heat stroke in the middle of the night? Honestly, I think I'd rather have a heat stroke than have bed bugs.
Yeah, cause like that bed bug thing, like it still rides with me to this day. Like one
Yeah,
inch in my bed, and I'm like, I'm out. Like I'm out for the count. I need to throw my bed away.
no, because imagine me and we're there and I've had bed bugs like in real life before. I'm not no. That is one of the most traumatizing things that you can go through as a person. And that's maybe an over exaggeration, but it's like the feeling of like your house being like infested with something, whether it be like rats or roaches or bed bugs or anything like that. Like that's like it's like you're not safe in your own house.
Yeah,
And everyone was gaslighting me too. I just get gaslighted every day. Gaslit every single day because I'm like I'm getting bit. I'm telling you I'm getting bit. And they're like, "No, it's a mosquito. It's a mosquito." Mosquito bites aren't like this. That's a freaking bed bug. Don't
yeah.
play in my face.
They're like
Oh,
bed bugs are like 1, 2, 3. Like let's be so smart for 5 seconds. Oh my
no
god,
shock.
we don't know how to do
Whose
that.
house that was at? But you know, it's my secret.
They
My
said
secret.
outside is good for you, and then gave us less time to work on our floors.
Yeah. Yeah. The way that all of my flyers have like been blown away in the wind is actually pissing me off. Like I'm not even trying to put them back up anymore. I'm just throwing them away. I do not
It's
care.
not worth your time.
It's not worth my time. It's not worth my energy. They don't even look at them. Mm, mm.
No, all they do is text you questions about a group me text that you already sent.
That's all they know how to do. And they've been complaining a lot lately about like maintenance stuff. And I'm like, did you
Do
put
I
in a
look
work order?
like Bob the Builder?
Apparently I do. Someone told me, um, they called, it's like midnight. They talked to me for 15 minutes and then they were like, so yeah, like it's like something with like the heat and like last time all they had to do was flip the breaker. And I was like, okay, well, if you can put in a work order or I'll put one in for you. I'm just trying to get her off the phone. I was like, I'll put one in for you, but I can't do anything. And she's like, I really wish that you guys were like trained in this stuff. You want me to be this? You want me to be an HVAC? You want me to be an electrician? You want me to be a plumber?
Like,
No.
I'd have to go to 20 trade schools for you.
Right, I'm not doing that. I'm in school just like you. I can't do this right now. But lately it's been like
Yeah.
they're complaining. They're like, my AC has been broken last, since February 2024 and no one's come to fix it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, when was the last time you put in a work order? Last February. Like, I'm gonna crash out.
Oh?
when we get off of here and I have to check all these texts, I'm gonna crash out. I'll send you everything that happens, but
Yeah, definitely looking
no.
forward to that. No, my favorite complaint last year was why do these elevators never work? The RAs don't do their job.
Sorry. Next time I'm gonna stand on top of the elevator and like lift you manually. I'm
Right,
gonna pull
like
the
I'm gonna
thing.
make a pulley system.
And I'll lift you up so you get to go to class. So you can save 5 minutes instead of waiting for the other elevator.
Like,
Mind you, they were on
come
like
on,
the
guys.
third floor, the biggest ones.
Yeah,
Stop pissing me off. Oh, I can't wait to be done, Callie. You don't even understand. Like every time I think about it, it's like a light at the end of the tunnel. It's like I can see it in the
you can
distance and I
see it.
can
Almost
see
done.
freedom. Freedom ringing out. There's bells ringing. There's like people cheering in the streets. There's like confetti flying everywhere. There's like the little poppers and streamers. Like I can't wait. I
You
cannot
have
wait.
like less than 4 months.
It's like 106 or 5 or 6 days. I'm doing a countdown.
Yeah, as you should. That's what you deserve.
I have the inhaler countdown on my phone, but after that passes, I'm gonna change it to that one. I need something to look forward
Yeah,
to in the
I need
meantime,
to
though.
buy. Yeah, definitely. I need to buy my plane ticket for that. You know what else you
Yeah, you
deserve,
do.
Corey? Wicked
Hmm.
for free.
I do. I have Wicked for free low key though because my mom bought it because I was like, man, when I was home for break, I was like, man, Mom, I wish we could have seen Wicked together because she didn't want to go a second time in theaters. I was like, I wish we could have seen it together, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, when does it come to streaming? I don't know when it comes to streaming, but I know it comes out on digital on New Year's Eve. She's like, oh, I'll buy it. I'll buy it on the Prime. You will. So I've been watching it a lot. I haven't watched it yet this week. I watched it twice last week and Anna shamed me, and I was like, okay, so I should kill myself. She shamed me. Can you imagine?
That's not. Why is she shaming you?
She's like, so like, how many times have you watched Wicked this week? Do you want me to kill myself? Be honest. Like, just
Like,
rude and
that's
disrespectful.
like asking me
It
how
was
many
only
times I've
two.
watched theater camp.
Right, like if I want to watch a movie multiple times, then I should be able to watch a movie multiple times. Like I have that right and that freedom. It's right there available to me. I could be doing worse
Like,
things. I could
have
be
you
doing
no
crack.
whimsy?
Have you no whimsy? Have you no joy? Have you no
You could.
childlike wonder? Yeah. Mm.
Like, I could be yearning outside, like, looking out my window
Yeah, I could
and
be
just
like in a
watching the
museum and
rain
I'll be
hit
like,
it.
yeah. But I'm not. I'm watching Wicked. So
But yeah, exactly. Corey, what's your
I saw.
pitch
Oh,
to
go ahead,
the
sorry.
people who aren't Gelfie truthers? What's your pitch for them to be a Gelfie truther?
Let's talk about this. So if you aren't a Gelfie truther, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how you watch that movie and you don't leave a Gelfie truther. Because even if you aren't a Gelfie truther, the whole point of the story is it's about Glinda and Elphaba. Like it can't be about anything else. Sorry to flop Fiero, but he doesn't do anything. All he does is sing 2 times and then he leaves. And he turns into a scarecrow. I don't care. Spoiler!
All he
Spoiler
do
alert!
is all he do is be upbeat and depressed.
Right, and I can do that too, so why is he special?
Yeah,
I don't
exactly. It's because he's a hot
care.
twink.
Because he's a man. So I think that if you're not a Gelfie truther, I need you to put it into your mind that Gelfie is like peace and joy and love, and it's doomed. It's doomed, and that's fun. If you don't like a doomed couple every now and again, why are you watching the show? You know, like why would you want everything to be happy all the time? Because
Right. Like,
honestly, my like big three, top three ships right now are all doomed lesbians. Love it, love it. And so I'm just like, I don't even have a pitch, honestly, because I just don't know how you watch the show and you don't see that. You know, like I don't know how
right.
you watch them and
So,
you don't see that. Like they really understand each other. They, even though they both have like conflicting things that they're wanting to do, like they still are want the best for each other, even if it's not what they themselves would do. Um, Glinda's like the first person to see Elphaba for who she is. because even her sister like sees her only for like she's like my sister and also she has green skin. She makes my life harder. Glinda, like I could cry because I every time I watch them dancing, like I'm in pieces. I can't do it. So
Yeah. I
it's just
think
a really
if you're
I'm
not a
really
guilty
happy.
truther, it's like, one, are you watching the same movie as me?
Yeah.
Um, it's also like, I feel like the perfect relationships are when you find someone that doesn't check all your boxes but creates another box to check.
Literally. Literally. Because that's the whole thing is like Glinda and Fiero, like Fiero's everything that Glinda wants, but like it's still not like enough, you know? Like y'all need to if you are watching part 1 of Wicked and you have not listened to part 2 of Wicked, the musical, don't even play in my face. Because you listen to that first song, she don't like him. He don't like her, she don't like him. Glinda from Wicked walked. She didn't even walk. She ran with Thank Goodness so that Chaperone could also run with Good Luck Babe. Like those are it's a circle. Their Venn diagram is a
Yeah.
circle between those two songs. Don't play in my face.
There.
The, right there. Don't
This
play.
is the Venn diagram.
Yeah, exactly. Don't play. Ugh. I love Wicked. What the fuck? I'm gonna watch Wicked after this. I'm gonna have a double feature because I also
Yeah,
want to
you
watch
should.
Trolls 3. I'm gonna watch Wicked and Trolls 3.
It's what you deserve, I think.
I think it is too. Like I have some like 3 day old leftover pasta I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna watch those two movies.
Hmm.
We'll see where the night takes me. It's gonna be very exciting.
Also, if you don't like a musical, you have no whimsy. Because what do you. I just
Yeah.
cannot fathom a person who doesn't like a musical. Like, you're sitting there and you're telling me you want to hear dialogue the whole time? Fuck
The
that.
whole
I want to hear
movie.
them sing about their problems and push the story on with music.
Literally. And I definitely agree with you because if I was ever like trying to be friends with someone or like whatever, like trying to get to know somebody and I was like, "Oh yeah, like do you like musicals?" and they said, not my favorite." I'm not talking to you anymore. Like I cannot trust your opinion on anything. A lot of my coworkers are like,
Yeah, no.
I don't really like musicals that much. I was trying to get everybody to watch Wonka last year and they're
Yeah,
like, I
T.
heard it was a musical. Yeah, it was, and it was good.
That was the best part. I
Also,
literally.
Timothy Chalamet was in it. I
Me?
don't know if you knew. Ugh.
Like, me and my friends, we pulled up to that movie. We did not know it was a musical. We were all having rough days. If I could relive the moment at which Timmy starts singing in the opening scene, I would, because that was one of the
Yeah,
best moments
it's
of
like
my life.
crack.
Like like the absolute joy that I felt in my entire body when he started singing was something that I don't know if I could ever replicate.
Yeah,
Like, that movie is just so good.
it's so
It's
good.
so
Triple
fun.
feature.
It's so fun. Yeah,
Yes.
triple feature.
And speaking of,
Wonka.
if he doesn't sing Hatful of Dreams tonight on SNL, I'm storming NBC Studios.
Yeah, I am really expecting Keegan Michael Key to be there. If he's not, I'm gonna be upset. Um, I don't care if Sweet Tooth not your song, sing it.
I you're
Sing
in
it.
it. You're in it. Why not? But I feel
It's
like
your
it's all gonna be
movie.
Bob Dylan, and I don't really care about
It
Bob Dylan. I'm
is. I
sorry.
think it is.
Sorry.
But I need Wonka.
Yeah. I need to
Chat, I
speak my
need
truth on
Wonka.
something. Yeah.
What?
It's that I don't really like biopics. I don't really like them. I think that sometimes they're boring. I think there are some good ones. I thought Bohemian Rhapsody was good. I thought that Rocket Man was good. But I think a lot of the times it's we don't really need it. Like it just seems like y'all are
Yeah.
lazy and you can't come up with a
I
movie. If you
think.
want there to be a movie where Timothy Chalamet is a singer, like do it. But why does it have to be Bob Dylan?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen A Complete Unknown, so I can't have an opinion
Me
on
neither.
that. In general, I'm not the biggest fan of biopics. I think one of my favorite biopics is Bo Rap and Priscilla.
Priscilla was good. Priscilla was good. But it's like it takes us, it's like usually if there's a biopic, I'm not like, ugh, let me go see that. Like it's like if I hear it's good, I'll go see it, but I'm not like itching to get into the theater, you know.
Yeah. Unless
What
it's
was
a
one that,
person that I have like attached myself to via
yeah,
the internet, I'm not gonna.
yeah. Like them making
Yeah.
the Amy Winehouse biopic, that was crazy. They should not have done that.
That no, they shouldn't have.
It just feels exploitative, exploitive. I don't know the
Yeah,
right
like
word.
exploitation.
Yeah, it
Is
just
that
doesn't feel
correct?
right. Like it feels like you're just like
Yeah.
shitting on her memory. What
Yeah,
was I gonna
that
say?
it was
Oh
also
my
done a
God.
little too early, I think, but
Yeah, and the Marilyn Monroe one was I heard but done really badly too.
yeah, I heard that too. I haven't watched it. I'm scared
Don't
too.
care to
Also,
watch
I'm
it.
scared of the one. What's the biopic where he's like displayed as a monkey? He's portrayed as a monkey?
Oh, Robbie Williams?
Yeah, what's that? I'm
I don't know
scared.
who Robbie Williams is. Like everyone's like it's doing shit numbers in the US, but it's like no one knows who that is. Apparently he's like British, but it's like you can't make a biopic of people of someone who people don't know. The Beatles ones I think are gonna be interesting, but like I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
think
interested to see the Beatles cinematic universe and have Paul
the
Mescal play
BCU.
Paul McCartney. But,
Can he
because
even
I mean, I
sing?
just love the, like, I don't know. I'm a little bit scared about that because I love McCartney.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. You know,
We'll
like,
see. We'll
he's got
see.
to whip out some Rocky Raccoon because that's McCartney's song.
Yeah. Just
So, we'll see. We'll see.
yeah. It's also like with like the BCU, if you will, like how if like the last part of the movies are all going to be very similar because it's like the same experiences just from different perspectives. I think it could be done well, but I don't know. I don't have high expectations for that.
Yeah, I
We'll see.
don't have high expectations either. I hope they at least, like, talk to Lennon's son because
Me
he
too.
is, like, an Academy awarded. He works in film. I don't remember, but he does have an Oscar.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah, but
My grandpa,
yeah,
he
they.
always
I
talked
don't know.
about yeah.
Oh, you're
My
good.
grandpa, he
Go.
always talked about like he worked in the hotel where John Lennon was shot, like coming out of, and he always every time we'd be talking about anything. He's like, "Did you guys know that I worked in that hotel? I've met him." Okay, thank you. Um, like we're literally not. We're talking about like we're like at dinner. We're at freaking Texas Roadhouse, and we're talking about anything. And he's like, "Yeah, that reminds me of when I met John Lennon, and then he got shot at the hotel that I worked at." Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ricky.
Like,
Appreciate
I'm just
that.
trying to eat these rolls with some cinnamon butter. Please respect my privacy in this moment.
But it's like I also get him because if I like met someone and was like that associated with someone who was that like famous, I think that I would talk about it all the time too.
Yeah,
Even tell my kids, my grandkids, my great grandkids. I tell everybody. I'd put it on the
like
news.
that's just plastered on my forehead. It's like
Yeah,
ask me about this.
yeah. There's like a couple people that I'm like really like the degrees of separation. There's a
Yeah.
couple people that I'm pretty close to, but I can't think off the top of my head. We're both two people away from bowling for soup.
Oh my god. We're also
Her
aren't we also like two people away from Bo and Yang?
Oh my God, yeah, we are. I think we're three people away from Bo and Yang.
No, because it's Anna and then, or is it Elena's friend?
It's Elena's friend, so it's like us to Elena and to Elena's friend to Bo and Yang. So like, but Kate's.
Yeah. So
So I
basically,
guess yeah, we're three people away from bowling for soup too, because it's Kate, Kate's dad, and then bowling for soup.
okay.
T. She's going to their concert in February. I was like, I hope they play the Phineas and Ferb song. She said, I don't think they
I was
will.
about to say, like, I'm about to whip out some Phineas and Ferb tunes.
I know. I really hope
Phineas
they
and
play
Ferb.
it.
That show is too good.
So good. I was talking about that with somebody the other day. I really need to watch that show again.
Yeah, I was in the middle of watching it last semester because I was doing my homework to it. I need to get back into that because
Yeah, you
it's
should.
gas.
Yeah, it literally is. Like, I nobody's doing it like them at all.
Like, I'm breaking out in song and I'm like Aglet, Aglet.
Don't forget it. I love it. I need to
Yeah,
watch what's
that's
stuff coming out that I need to watch. What are you looking forward to? Movies that are coming out.
movies that are coming out.
Hmm.
Hmm. I haven't really looked at like movies recently, which I need to get better at. But I'm looking forward to White Lotus season 3,
Mm. Yes, well, yes. When does that come
which
out?
comes out in February. And then House of the
Mm.
Dragon season 3 starts filming in the spring.
Yay! Yay! I can't wait. I'm sad it's gonna be 8 episodes though, but
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm gonna be mad about that forever, but
Everybody's literally, I don't understand how they can tell the rest of the story in only 16 episodes. Like, we have to kill literally everybody. The only people that have
yeah,
died are like two people. We need to lock
everyone's
in.
dying this season. Like, there's no
It's
way.
literally going to be episode after episode, but I still think that they should end season 3 with the Battle of the Gullet.
Me too.
We'll see. And then I'll cheer. I'll be up cheering. Everybody's going to be crying and I'm going to throw a party. I
Yeah,
hate both of them.
I'm
I don't even
partying.
care. I'm partying.
When would
Episode 1,
would
I'm
God's
not
Eye
partying.
fall?
Episode 8, yes. Oh, I'm talking
Would
about the
God's
God's
Eye
Eye, not
fall
about the
in?
Gullet.
Okay, okay, yeah.
No, I'm not cheering when the Gullet happens. I'm gonna cry.
I was about to say
Yeah, I know. That's my bad,
that's
everybody.
a tragic event.
Yeah, I
Not
will
that
be
God's
crying
Eye
for
isn't a
that
tragic
one.
event, but like
But I don't
I'm gonna be
care.
upset about the. I'm gonna be more upset about the dragons in God's Eye than anything.
Yeah, more. I don't really care about Vhagar though. She kind of makes me mad. Like, she's just too old. She needs to die already. It's her time to go. Her dying is not
Her
really that
time to
bad.
go was a while ago,
Right, so it's
but
like a
like
mercy killing, I
Caraxes is my
think.
favorite.
Caraxes. I love
Caraxes is my favorite
Caraxes.
dragon.
Mm,
Like
love
he's just a
him.
little guy with a deviated septum.
He's just a little guy. Like, ugh. He doesn't. Damon does not deserve him. It should have been me.
It should have been you.
Yeah, it should have been me. I didn't tell you I'm a
Corey,
Targaryen.
I can't.
And I didn't tell you, sorry.
No, I can't imagine you as a dragon rider though.
Really? Yeah, I don't know if I would be.
Yeah,
If you were
I
in
feel
Game of
like
Thrones, what house would you be in?
I feel like I'd be a Targ because I'm a little crazy.
But would you be a
Like
dragon
if I
rider?
had, I feel like if I was hatched, like if I was born with an egg that hatched, yes,
Hmm.
but I wouldn't go claim one if I didn't have one.
That's fair, I think.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like if I had the same like power and incestuous genes as a Targaryen, you know,
Yeah.
I think the insanity would like course through my veins.
Yeah, would you marry your brother
I still
if you guys were Targaryens?
Oh no.
No, you wouldn't let
I
that
wouldn't do
happen.
that. No. We're not doing that here.
No, we don't do that here.
I
We
will
don't do that
never
here.
never forgive Alicent for saying that telling Rhaenyra that Targaryens have queer customs and then betrothing her children together.
Yeah, she's kind of crazy. Love her. I was talking to my coworker about her the other day, and they were like, "I hate that bitch. I hate that bitch." I was like, "Oh,
Whoa,
oh."
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like talking to real
Do you
people,
have any form of media literacy?
right? Because it's like even if you don't like her, it's like I don't know how you don't see like what's going on with her like internally. Like talking to real people about House of the Dragon is so like shocking because they're like, "Oh my God, I love Damon. Rhaenyra's kind of annoying. Hate Alicent." And I'm like, "What are you?
Like, so
What?"
you hate women. That's literally your
The
premise.
whole show is about women, which I'm really sad. I'm not even sad. I'm just like, man, why do I even care? Because they're making the new spin-off, the Night of the Seven Kingdoms or whatever, and there's like one woman in the cast.
Yeah. There's like one woman in that cast. Like, what the hell?
Why do I care? Because even in Game of Thrones, it's like Cersei's there, Catelyn's there, Sansa, Arya, Dany. Like, there's a lot of women. It's mostly men, but there's still a lot of women, a lot of like central women to the plot. And so I'm like, okay, I can watch this.
Yeah.
Like Anna was telling me about about Conclave, and she was like, "Yeah, it's like there's only one woman in it, but like I think that's okay." I'm like, "I don't care, don't care." That that's what happened. That killed the Wilds is having men in that show. So don't trust them ever.
Yeah, don't trust men. The moral of the
So,
story. I don't want to
yeah,
get
and
into the
I
wild because I'll just.
okay,
I can't.
yeah, me too. You need to watch Yellow Jackets, Callie.
It's
Like
all
I'm
too
seriously,
much.
you need to lock in.
I do.
Callie, let me tell you something right now. If you watched one episode per day, you would be caught up by the time the show starts. It's 19 days until season 3 starts.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's time to lock in. There's only like
I'll do my
3 male
best.
characters, 4 male characters, and 5 male characters, but there's like 13 to 15 main female characters. So it's a lot.
Isn't Liesel in that show?
Yes, she is, and yes, she is
Shauna?
crazy. She's crazy. Ugh, Shauna, I love her. Shauna Shipman. Yeah, and
Shauna Shipman, aka Liesel from the Book Thief.
yeah, and Shauna Shipman is one of the craziest bitches I've ever met in my life. Like, she is just weird and strange in ways that I've never seen before. And I'm really interested to see what happens for her this season because in the past couple seasons she's had it rough, and in the trailers she seems to not be doing great in the adult timeline or the teen timeline. And it's all she's also Melanie Linsky, so Shauna Shipman has multitudes
Oh,
to her. So yeah,
alright.
it's time to catch up. I've been trying to tell you for 2 years. It's time.
You have been telling me for 2 years. It's time.
It's time. Now.
So, it Corey,
Now.
you know what we haven't done?
Hmm.
We haven't hit our yes buttons.
We have not. We should have hit our yes buttons as soon as we got here. Let's hit them now.
We should have.
Okay.
Yes!
Yes. Slay. Yes.
Yes!
Slay.
Slay. Yes, slay.
We flopped that.
That was low
It's
key a
okay.
flop, but you know what?
Better
We haven't
late
hit
than
our
never.
buttons together. Yeah.
It's been so
Corey, I
long. So
have one more pitch
sad.
for you.
Okay.
What?
It's been so long since we've hit our Yas and Slay buttons. It's really sad.
I know, because I haven't been to any concerts because I don't live
I know, I
there.
haven't either. Because they've all been when I'm on call. I'm like, why? They've never
Oh.
been on the days that they've been on ever. And now all of a sudden every single concert is on a Thursday. What? What are we doing
Yeah,
here?
that's odd. Anyways, my last pitch is a new sandwich idea.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so you know, like, there's like the BLT, the bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Mhm.
My pitch is the LGBT, because you can't ban
Mhm.
LGBT sandwiches with lettuce, guac, bacon, and tomato.
That sounds
And
delicious.
also, like, if you write into legislation, you're like, let me ban the LGBT, like, why are you banning sandwiches?
Why are you making sandwiches?
So that's
Could
my
we add
pitch.
like other letters too to that, or is it just LGBT? We're keeping it simple.
Wait,
Because I'm trying to
you
think
can
of,
definitely add letters to it.
is there any Q foods we can add? We can add some quinoa. I don't know if quinoa is good on a sandwich. Maybe not.
Yeah,
What else starts
or
with
we
a
can make it a
Q that's a
bowl.
sandwich? Yeah,
Make it a,
I don't
like,
know. Maybe the
yeah.
plus is just the toppings that you add on along the way.
Yeah,
You can add whatever you want. That's the whole point.
definitely.
It's
That's
inclusive.
the whole
You just
point.
have to
You gotta
have
be
the L, the
you.
G, the B, and the T. Yeah. Be who you are for
For
your
your pride.
pride. Don't hide. R.I.P. to her. I can't believe she died.
Yeah. It's not funny.
Queen.
But,
It's not funny. I miss her. I'm glad that she wasn't alive to see TikTok get banned.
yeah, no, I don't think she would have, like, if
I
she
think she,
wasn't dead then, she would have died because of the TikTok ban.
yeah. I deleted the app. I haven't had TikTok in like a couple weeks.
I
A
also
week.
deleted the app.
Aw,
I feel like
twin.
out of touch a little bit.
Yeah, right? I feel like a millennial
Yeah, and then
after
I
being
get on my
away.
Instagram Reels and I get jump scared by the scariest. Like, people on Instagram Reels should not have the internet. But I
Yeah, I
keep
haven't.
going on there and I keep getting traumatized by
You're like,
these
please,
bad,
it's good
like,
enough. Please, just give it to me.
and then I get on Twitter and I'm like, stop giving me Elon Musk propaganda.
I've blocked all of them. Every time someone shows up, blocked. You're blocked. You're blocked. Get away from me. I just want to talk about
I do
Addison
that
Hightower.
too,
That's
and
all I want to do.
they keep resurfacing.
I don't know how that's happening for you. I'm so sorry.
I don't know. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm just trying to have a good
Yeah.
time and be a little bit of a fool.
I'm just like, I don't want to talk about Elon Musk. I don't want to talk about any of that stuff. All I want to talk about is Wicked, Yellow Jackets, and House of the Dragon. That's all I want to talk about. So please get this
Like
out
when
of my
I'm on
face.
Twitter, I'm on Twitter for Joe. I'm on Twitter for House of Dragon and Game of Thrones, and I'm on Twitter for the Sex Life of College Girls and anything Renee Rapp related.
Mm, yeah. I still need to listen to the new Joe song.
It's fun. I've listened to it like 40
I
times.
still haven't listened to the new Inhaler song either. I've
That's
been
okay.
I've been really slacking lately because I'm like when the album comes out, I'm gonna listen to the whole album obviously because I'm gonna have to like lock in.
Yeah.
But lately, like listening to music, it's like anything that's not Wicked. I feel like that video of that lady trying to eat Brussels sprouts. You know,
Yeah,
she's like,
yeah.
"Ugh," like that's me. I don't want to listen to anything else but Wicked. Um,
That's valid.
and it's not good because I'm starting to get tired of listening to Wicked because I've been listening to it like constantly since November. But I switch it up. You know, I get the sing along every now and again. I get the original. I get the movie. I get some bootlegs
Yeah.
on YouTube. Like I keep it fresh. But you know.
The new Inhaler single, like when you start it, it feels like you're going to Funky Town a little bit.
See, and I love going to Funky Town, so I feel like I really just need to listen, but it's just never on my mind. I don't know why. I'm not as hyper fixated on
We'll
them
get
as
there.
like you guys are though. Like I
Yeah,
like
well,
them,
I
but
have
I'm not like, oh my
issues.
God. I know, and I respect you. I respect you. Don't even think that I'm disrespecting you now, but just not me. And that's okay. I still like them. I respect them as artists, and I listen to them, but I'm not like
Yeah.
drooling at the mouth for them, and that's okay. I think.
Yeah. That is okay. That's actually normal and healthy behavior.
It's
As
okay because
opposed to
I,
me when I'm making Klimpaloon sounds at their existence. I'm like,
yeah,
nah,
I
nah,
don't,
nah, nah.
I don't know. I've never been really one to hyperfixate on music unless it's like a musical. I'm more of like a visual media type of person. But
Yeah. I feel like it's hard for me to hyperfixate on things with like a lot of like visual details.
mm,
It gets overstimulating. So I feel like with like
I
music and
understand.
artists, it's a lot easier for me to just like pick it apart and
Yeah.
like pull it all in. Like you know when like Timothy Chalamet in that Nardwuar interview was like milk duds. I rip milk duds 12 at a time. I'm talking choo choo choo,
Yeah.
suck out the caramel. Like that's me with music.
Yeah. I respect you. I truly do. I think for me, it's like, I think it's the opposite. I think music is sometimes like understimulating to me. Like, it's like I need more things to like sink my like talons into. It's like, I'm like trying to find every detail in every little thing. So I like music videos. I think music videos are a lost art. I think that we should bring back good music videos because I love watching them.
Yeah,
Thank you,
bring that
K-pop,
back.
for your good music videos. Um,
There's a basic being basic video that Joe posted.
okay, maybe I'll watch that. So then it'll be like, because then it's
There's
also like I get a
also a
vibe of
video
what they're
with
trying to do.
yeah, there's also a video with the new Inhaler single, so you watch that
Mm.
too.
I watched the Your House video, but I didn't watch the Open Wide video or the new one.
Yeah,
I
Rip
forgot what it's
Eli.
called. He's okay. He's all right.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy, bro. Like,
Like
you
now
know what
that
I've
I
been
know
thinking
he
about
can fit in a
lately?
suitcase. What?
Yeah, he can literally fit in a suitcase. I've been thinking about, have you seen people talk about like corn plating online on Twitter? Have
What?
you seen people talk about corn plating?
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay, so corn plating is like it's when you're watching something and you're like, "Oh my God, look at this tiny little detail that nobody would ever notice." And people would be like, "Oh my God, you're corn plating here." So like in like I'm trying to think of an example that's not like the corn plating example because I'm gonna get into that. Of like you're watching Wicked and you realize that like um that in the background of this one scene, the very, very background, there's like this tiny detail that's like a reference to something. It's like, oh my God, this is so fun. Whatever. But I've been thinking about how the term corn plating comes literally from Encanto. Because people were tweeting about that movie so much, and they, the scene where they're like at dinner, and it's like, eat your food, bitch, damn, what you
Yeah.
fucking crazy for? She's
Yeah.
like
Eat your
passing,
food, bitch. Damn, what the fuck you looking crazy
yeah,
for?
they're like passing food, and like she like gets the plate of corn, and there's like someone tweeted, they were like, I never realized she was holding a plate of corn here. And it's like, under that, it's like, damn, y'all are running out of things to say about this movie. And every time I keep thinking about every time I see that term, I think about how it's literally from Encanto. Like why that being the legacy of that movie is really, really beautiful, really special and beautiful to me.
Yeah. I miss that era of my life.
I miss that era. I was like, that was so fun and random of us. I love to have like
Like,
a common hyperfixation.
yeah. It was like all of us. So bad.
Yeah, it was like
Watched that
everybody.
movie
Like
in theaters a solid 7 times.
I didn't watch
And
it
it
that
wasn't
much.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
inject
no,
it,
me and Anna
inject
definitely
it
went.
a lot. Yeah.
I need this new Joe single injected into my veins. Like, I've listened to it so many times and it's still not enough.
Just like play it while you're sleeping. Just loop it the whole time you're asleep.
Like, this is how you felt with Not Strong Enough.
Oh, I love that song. Oh my God. I heard that song again the other day. I was like, shit! This song is so good. Ugh. I miss
I
Boy
love when
Genius. I
I
can't believe they broke
rediscover
up.
music that I love.
Me too. Like it like magically shuffles and I'm like, wow. Man, and it's like it brings
Yeah,
me right back. Brings me right back to where I
it
was when
does.
I listened to it.
Like Inhaler's Ice Cream Sundae. Ugh,
So good. I love that song.
Maybe You Save Me is such a good song. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyways, I shan't think about it. My brain is
That's for
thinking about
later.
Leotin right now.
Oh my God, Leotard.
What?
What are you what couples are you messing with right now, Callie? What are you seeking out content for?
Seeking out content for.
Or just like they're on the brain, they're on the dome.
Hmm.
What are you thinking about?
Definitely Leotin. I think about Shoni sometimes, but they like hurt my feelings a lot.
Yeah.
Um, Normally I just think about Leah because she is just so
She's
crazy. And
crazy. Love her.
the fact that like her character is so insane that everybody forgets she gets hit by a car should just tell
Right.
everybody how crazy she is.
Right.
Like every time I rewatch it, I'm like I forgot she got hit by a car.
Love her.
Like
Yeah, Shauna Shipman is like 10 times crazier than Leah. Like it's insane. And I'm not even being funny. Like she's
I
like
think
crazy
like
in
my
a concerning
favorite
you need to go to the
I
hospital way.
yeah, I think about Leah's like I don't need a therapy moment a lot. And also like that scene where she like hysterically laughs about top ramen. Like
Hmm.
that's like the psychotic laughter that emerges in that scene will forever scar me.
Right. Ugh, the wilds. The wilds.
Bald Shelby.
Bald Shelby. Uh, I can't believe she literally is bald. She's like ended canonically as bald. Like what the hell?
She is ended canonically as bald. Like fucking Tony caressing her bald ass head.
Her touchy rubbing the fucking buzz cut on her head. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just crazy as hell. Like just doing anything at the end of that show.
That damn show.
Man, and fuck Amazon Prime while we're here. And fuck the 4th of
Fuck
July.
Amazon Prime because they ruin everything for me.
They
Never once
do.
in my life have I enjoyed. No, lies. I have enjoyed every single show that I've watched on that streaming service, and every time I enjoy something, it's canceled.
Because what else have
Why?
you seen on there? Like
Also,
Mrs. Maisel? I don't know what else is
The
on
okay,
Prime.
well, I'm not done with the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, but
That's a
they
good call.
canceled My Lady Jane after a season, and I watched it as it came out. And then
Oh yeah,
when
I
they
forgot
put
about that
Theater
one.
Camp on, they moved Theater Camp from Hulu to Amazon Prime, and they took it off every streaming service after it went to Prime. So I had to fucking buy it.
Bottoms
I was
too.
like, guys,
Let's kill ourselves.
yeah, but I bought Bottoms a long time ago.
I know, I didn't buy it. I'm trying to mooch off everybody else, but I haven't seen it in a while.
Go to
So
Anna's
sad.
house. It's on her TV.
I need to go to Anna's house. I need to just open my laptop. It's still on Swank. I just haven't.
Oh, as for me, I'm going to Chili's.
As for me, I'm going to Chili's. I want to go to Chili's. Kelly,
I
let's go
saw
to
her in the
Chili's. Let's
club.
go to Chili's after this.
Yeah, let's go to Chili's.
Okay.
I saw her in the club, brain down, ass up.
Ugh. Somebody blow on my brain so I can forget this.
Yeah, that's how I feel about like having watched The Wilds.
Yeah. And then you can watch it again if I blew on your brain. I blow on your brain.
Thank you. Will you blow my brain so we can watch The Bottoms together for the first time again?
Yeah, let's do it. We'll do it after. Let's go to
Yeah, I
Chili's, then we'll
can't.
blow on each other's brains, then we'll watch Bottoms.
Okay.
Sounds like a great night.
I can't wait until we're old and have dementia and we get to watch Bottoms again for the first time every day.
Me too. I hope that we're like neighbors in the nursing home and they can like wheel your little bed in and like prop it
Yeah,
next to mine. It'll be really fun. We can play bingo
yeah, and
together,
the nurses are
watch
gonna be like,
Bottoms.
put on that movie.
Yeah. And we're gonna start like drooling from excitement.
Yeah,
I can't
that
wait.
like weird ass like coffee laugh.
Yeah, right. We have a
Yeah,
heart attack because we're laughing.
yeah, Bottoms killed
I
me.
can't wait. That's a way to go out. I can't wait.
That's a way to go out. I hope I go out watching Bottoms.
Me too.
I'm gonna be like, I'm so strong, and I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
that sounds like the best way to go out.
I agree. I agree.
All right, Corey, I think we should head to Chili's now.
Okay, let's go. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
All right. Bye, Callie.
Thank you guys so much for listening, and thank you, Corey, for joining me for this episode. And this has been Caught in a Lie.